this video, we're gonna be building out the actual system. This is finally the main thing for which you were waiting for. You can do this, like you can just complete it in the next couple of minutes. But if you have the time, or if you're not gonna do it right now, what I'll suggest you for the future is to create a 2-minute VSL. What is a VSL? A VSL is basically a 2-minute video sales letter which you send out to everyone. What that does is, instead of you randomly explaining yourself like your offer and everything over like text, you're writing like long ass freaking paragraphs, what you can do is you can simply create like a 2-minute video. I'll just try to find the exact VSL I use. I'll actually link it in the video so that you can see what exactly it looks like. I think I sent it to my partner, yeah. So this is the exact VSL which I use, and this has converted pretty freaking well. So yeah, you can just see it's basically, I don't want to actually link it. So it's a pretty simple process. Like this is the first line which basically ensures, it just shows what we do, who we help, and what we do, our big promise. And you want to acquire, and after that we show some social proof, us getting results for people. Then we show like a website which is basically like shitloads of social proof in short. And yeah, basically like a lot of social proof. Just in the beginning we put what we have to offer, like the social proof after that, and then we get to the offer, which is either you see 100 plus qualified calls booked in your calendar on autopilot, you sign 5 to 20 new high ticket clients without ads, content, or manual outreach, blah blah blah, scale your business and have freedom to do whatever you want to do. Or the worst case scenario, we frame it like this, and after that we basically like go over the points. Then we pitch a 20-minute discovery call, and then either we send it in cold DMs, so people reply with the thumbs up on Instagram and WhatsApp, and then we share the link to the calendar. Or yeah, once that is done, we're like still not sure this is legit, then we have some more numbers. And in business I've seen like if you have numbers and social proof and everything, you can do it, and you can see like this has been used for like 77 different people. And once people have watched this video, they can simply click here and they are redirected to a calendar page, and then they book the call. This helps a lot because you don't have to understand a lot, explain a lot of things. People know exactly what they're getting. Videos are much more fun to look at compared to boring text and all of that crap. And at the same time, it's just much easier. I've just seen it's so easy to convert people. And this is literally like a 2-minute video. It does not even have to be long. I've created an entire SOP with little checklists, and I've like shown you everything. I've attached videos which you can use to use your iPhone as a webcam. I've literally given you everything. I've even shared the exact My Robot which I use to create my video, so you can just open it up in your computer. I've given you the templates and everything like absolutely free of cost. And this is what, yeah, you can just see like you can change it exactly like how I did it. I've shared everything, like all the stuff you need and how to do it. So I've created like a little guide. It has everything you need. It's over like 1 hour long for a reason. Like I've not been like, yeah, just record and say this thing. I went into each and every single detail, every single step of the process. And if you follow this, you can create a banger VSL. No one in the world creates better VSLs than me, because like I don't even have a website. And no one has ever asked me. Like the exact client I was like, for the client for which we are creating the system, Webov, I was on a call with him yesterday, and he was like, you don't even have a website. Like, how do you get away with it? I'm like, the VSL is so good. People have not even asked me. I'm like, a website is a waste of time. Like, it's kind of ironic, right? Like, I have a software where I'm like, yeah, bro, you can create like unlimited websites and funnels, and I don't even have my own website. So I just don't want to spend time doing it. But if you create a good VSL, you don't even need social proof. I've literally shown you what to do if you don't have the social proof. I've somewhere in here, I've just shared what to do if you don't have social proof. So even if you're new, you're starting out, like this will work for you. If you can, I would highly suggest, like I've shown you how to share the video, how to add the calendar link, how to record in Loom, what exact settings should you use while sharing. So just create a VSL either now or in the future. this will work without a VSL as well. I'm not saying this cannot work, but a VSL makes like I don't think so. It's an exaggeration if I say you're gonna double your results, if not 2.5x or 3x your results by simply having a VSL. That's what I've understood. Like if this was not important, I won't be sending a VSL. I promise you. So we already have some workflows, but just for the sake of doing everything from scratch, you can simply come to automations tab in your sales and account, and click on create workflow and click on start from scratch. Give it any name. I'll just name it something like WhatsApp automated outbound, something like that. And what you need to do is over here, you select contact tag, just search contact and this will come up. In the contact tag section, click on add filters over here and you will see like tag added, and from here whatever your phone number is, it will appear over here. So for example, like do not text him over here, this is the phone number which he's using, and automatically like a tag will be created. Let's say I have let's say this is my phone number. This is my phone number in India, and India's country code is +91 obviously. So let's say this is my phone number. One tag will automatically be created whenever you connect a WhatsApp, which will be like 9169696969. So this tag is automatically created. Let's say instead of this, my number was 98765, whatever this is. Like this is not my number. Then a tag like this tag will be visible over here. So whatever your phone number is, you will see a tag starting with the country code. So obviously if I was like, let's say in USA, instead of 91 here, it would be 1. If I was in the UK, instead of 91, it would be 44. So there will be a country code in the beginning of this. And once the country code, you will have your own phone number, whatever digits are there. So ensure that tag is selected from here. Out of all the tags, it does not matter. Just ensure that tag is selected. If you do not have this, this simply won't work. This is the most important step. Like this will work, but the messages won't be sent out, and that means it won't work. So just ensure this is selected. Once that is done, you simply come over here and you search assign. Come and select assign to user, and over here from the drop down menu, you can simply select the person who you want to send out messages from. Like if you've connected your WhatsApp, if you followed the guides and tutorials, you would have assigned a user to a particular number. And let's say that would be like, for most people, I'll just show you basically what I mean. So when you come to WhatsApp, you can see like you can assign different users to different people. So this number is assigned to Weber, and if I want to send out messages from this number, I have to assign Weber to this in the second step. So over here, click on plus and search assign to user. Select Weber or whatever contact is assigned, like whatever team member is assigned to your phone number, and click on save action. If you do not understand this, just create a post and yeah, someone from support will get back to you. Once this is taken care of, you have successfully assigned a user to the same user to the contact. You simply search and you click on drip. What this will basically do is add a time delay between messages, so that if you're sending like 100 messages, they won't go out at once. They would be divided, and one message would go out in like 1 to 3 minutes. So I've seen safely you can send one message. So batch size should be 1, and this, the number over here, basically decides how many messages, how much of a time gap there will be between messages. So if I have this as 1, then only one message will be sent in a minute. So let's say the first message is being sent at 3:31 p.m. The next one will go out at 32, then 33, 34, and so on and so forth. I've seen the best results come from 1.5x to 2 minutes. So just to be on the safer side, I'm gonna set this as 2. If you have a newer phone number, then obviously the chances that you might get temporarily banned is higher. So I would suggest if you're getting like banned on WhatsApp, and you might get banned, I'm not lying, but the unban is lifted and in just like 4 to 5 hours, maximum 24 hours. When you get banned, you can select on like appeal for unban. It has never happened that WhatsApp bans you permanently. Just sometimes it happens, especially with newer numbers. On my old number, I've never ever been banned. We've never had any client who has been banned when they were using an old phone number. This will only happen if you're buying a new number. You just bought a new number, you registered it for WhatsApp today, and you started to use it. Obviously, WhatsApp has to ensure you're not scamming people and you're not just like randomly blasting people out from a random corner around the world. So to be on the safer side, I'll say 2 minutes. And obviously, if you want to like increase this, you can just basically like add 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever you want to do. Once that is done, so this ensures like every 2 minutes, a message will be sent out. And if that is taken care of, we simply search send over here and we can see send SMS. I know it says send SMS, but if you remember, we have told our system that the SMS is basically WhatsApp. So what you have to do, the template for the same is, hey, do you? So this message will differ, but this is the best copy. Like, I'll just show you the exact template which we use so that it makes sense. Like, just give me a second. I'll show you the blank canvas, like the blank template which we use for our clients when we're writing copy, and that should make sense. So I've created an account called WhatsApp template. If you come to the automation tab, as you can see over here, this is basically like a template which we add for like our clients. And you can obviously do A to B testing as well. We have two variations of the message, but if you're just starting out, it's not very important. Just keep it simple. So we have this as our template. Hey, do you have like this? Hey, do you have a niche in city? So let's say you're reaching out to like, let's say gyms. Then it will be like, hey, do you have a gym? And you're reaching out to gyms in Delhi. Then you can be like Delhi. Hey, do you have a gym in Bombay? Hey, do you have a gym in Sharjah? Hey, do you have a gym in London? And someone might be like, Saumil bro, like you told me all of these things, whatever you're saying, but I don't like, I want to reach out to people in a lot of different cities and I don't want to like change it. Like, won't it make sense? Like, I create this system, then tomorrow I want to reach out to people in London, I have to create another system. So if that's the case, you want to reach out to people in multiple cities, you simply come over here, select custom values and come over to contact, click here and select city. So what this will do is, if we tell SalesGen platform like this contact is based in Hyderabad, this contact is based in Delhi, this contact is based in Chandigarh, this is based in Dubai, whatever, this will be automatically updated. And I don't think so you're going to be changing niches every single day, and that's definitely like a red flag if you're changing your niche every day. So make it something like this. Whoever wants to reach out to doctors and surgeon, so I'll ask something like, hey, are you a surgeon based in Dubai? Whatever the place we want to reach out to us. So just this. And once this is taken care of, like just to remember it, I'll name it as hook. So yeah, just that. And I'll click on save. So this is the template, like the exact template which you need to follow. Hey, do you have a niche in city? Let's say you're reaching out to a financial advisor, a client of ours reaches out to them. So it can be like, hey, are you a financial advisor based in London? Hey, are you a financial advisor based in California? Hey, are you a whatever, like dentist based in Mumbai? Hey, do you have a gym in South Africa? Whatever. So, hey, do you have a niche in city? Just fill in the blanks. I've done all the work for you. And once that is taken care of, you come back here, you click on save again. And after that, we have to wait for a reply. But we're also going to update our pipeline. If you remember, we like we're going to track all the metrics, numbers, everything. So you simply like click on this plus button and search create, and you're going to see this thing, create/update opportunity. Once this is done, then you select pipeline, select WhatsApp outreach, and in the pipeline stage, select unqualified prospect. Once that is done, you simply click on save. After that, we have to wait for a reply. So click on this plus button again, search wait, and after that, click on time delay. We don't want to just wait for a particular amount of time. You want to wait for a contact reply. So click on contact reply over here, and after that, select hook from here, which is basically the name of the last message. So basically waiting for the person to reply to a previous message. After that, select like timeout, and over here we can select like how much time we want to wait for. So we're just gonna wait for 1 day. Select days and click 1 and click on save. So now there are like two possibilities. Either the person might reply or the person might not reply to us. And yeah, those are basically the two possibilities. So if the person does not reply, then we're simply gonna nudge him. We're gonna leave a message in this format. So if he does not reply, then we click on plus button and we click on send SMS, and we select nudge, and this is going to be the template which you're going to follow. You will be like, didn't hear from you yet, are you a niche owner, whatever it is. So we're reaching out to surgeons, so I can be like, are you a surgeon or are you a doctor, whatever it is. So just change it for your niche. If you're reaching out to gym owners, you can be like, are you a gym owner, are you a coach, are you a consultant, are you an agency owner, are you a doctor, are you a spa owner, are you a restaurant owner, cafe owner, whatever it is. Like, do you own a cafe, do you own a restaurant? And the simple name of the game is, we have to get a yes or a no reply. That's the best thing. Like, it will simplify your entire process, and it's gonna make sense later. Like, even if it does not make sense, just trust me, follow me blindly. And oh shit, I did not actually complete the full message in the earlier step. No, actually did it. Yeah, sorry. So sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Not feeling the best, but anyways, we have to get the work done. So yeah, the first message was, hey, are you a surgeon based in city? And if we do not get a reply after 1 day, we will be like, didn't hear from you yet, are you a surgeon? And after that, we have to simply wait for a reply. And to do that, we click on this plus button again and we search wait. We click on wait, and after that, you wait and select contact reply. In the reply to step, we're going to select the last step, which we renamed as nudge. So yeah, and we don't want like a timeout, so leave it as it is. Like, just follow the instructions, don't try to think a lot. And yeah, once that is done, we wait for it, and then we have to see where, if we do receive a reply, if someone is like no, then we don't want to send like messages to those people, right? So then we add a condition which basically tells us if a reply is positive, negative, or yeah, basically we are going to see if the reply we receive is positive or negative. So you simply like, I'll actually just search if and do this, like just select it once again. After wait for the reply step, you come here and you click on the plus button and you search if, and then you're going to see this if else action. After that, you can simply come over here and below the branch thing, you select a contact reply, and after that intent type, and after that select is positive. So basically what to do, if the person replies positively that yes, I am a surgeon based over here, and the second answer is click on add branch, select contact reply once again from the drop down, select intent type and select is, and select negative/no. Click on save action, and boom, you're pretty much good to go. So now what are we supposed to do? If a contact has replied, then either it can be positive or negative. So, and obviously there might be cases where the system is unable to tell, like the AI, it's not advanced enough yet that it can interpret everything. So sometimes it might happen like the system is unable to tell if the person has replied positively or negatively. So if the reply is negative, sometimes the system might make errors. So you just search internal by click, like, just to ensure some retard is watching this and he might be like, what exactly did you do? Click on this plus sign and search internal and select send internal notification. And yeah, in the type of notification, select notification, select in the, like click on this thing, select user, not contact, select user, first name, comma, reply received. I'm going to be like, we're reaching out to surgeons, right? So obviously you can change it. Surgeon, just replied to your message. Click here to engage, converse, and convert. Basically anything, like whenever someone replies, you're going to receive a notification on your phone so that you can reply to them. And I think if someone, like if you reply within the first 1 minute of someone sending you a message, then there's a 391% increase in sales based on what Alex Hormozi said. So this is like a lifesaver. You can download the Lead Connector app. Like you actually should. Like just a second. Yeah, I'll add the links to the apps in the SOP as well. Yeah. Android. So if you're using Android, you can download from here. If you're using iOS, you can download from here. So yeah, basically just download the app and log in with the same SailGen email and password which you use. And iOS. Yeah, you're pretty much good to go. You can use the Lead Connector app to engage with all these people and manage all the replies. And once you're done with that, you simply come to the redirect page and you select conversation. Meaning if you click on the notification, where do you end up? And obviously you're clicking on the notification because you want to engage with the contact and convert him into a client. So we redirect you to the conversation tab from where you can interact with them. And in the user type, select, like click on this once, scroll down and select user assigned to the contact. So only the people who are sending out messages to the particular person will receive the notification. Once that is done, once again, I'll just suggest you do the same even if you get like a negative response, because there's a slight possibility, even if someone replies negatively, it actually might be positive. Like machines do make errors, like AI is not perfect yet. So just receive a small notification and see if the person is interested and he said something positively, which maybe our system could not interpret. So you simply come and click on these three dots and you click on copy and click on copy action, and you simply like put your mouse over here where it says copy here and click on this and boom. So if a contact does not reply positively, we just get a notification. You can see if he's actually interested and if you should spend your time in trying to engage him or not. If someone is uninterested, just leave them alone. Like do not try to persuade them. Like you can like understand this. Let's say the total, obviously it's more than 100, but let's say the total number of WhatsApp messages you can send in a day was 100. If you try to, like, if you know you cannot send more than 100 messages a day, is it better to send the 100 messages to people who are interested or waste them on people who are not interested? So if someone is not interested, do not try to argue with them. Someone, like, I'm not joking. I want to be honest with you. There will be people who will be like, stop bothering me, leave me alone, whatever. Some people will be like that. Do not get emotional. Do not try to fight with them. Just leave them. Maybe they had a shitty day. Maybe their spouse shouted at them. Maybe they did not get love as children. So just leave them alone. Do not try to fight with them. So yeah, just constantly keep on saving it, because the last thing you want is to build out everything and not save it. And now we're going to build what happens when someone replies positively to us. So you simply come over here, and when we receive a reply, then firstly, we want to update the pipeline. So you click on the plus button and click on update opportunity and click on this create/update opportunity. Select the pipeline, WhatsApp outreach. And in the pipeline stage, we want to move it to reply, because now the person is not just an unqualified prospect. He is qualified because he is in our niche. We ask him like, bro, are you a surgeon? And if a person replied, then obviously, then sorry, yeah, uh, just a second. Actually, I think, yeah, we have to just simply like create an opportunity because we're just tracking replies over here. So we have to see, like, just do this. I'm sorry, I was just trying to think of a lot of complex shit. You don't need that. Like, I forgot I'm making this the basic version. The course, once it is done, I will be updating it in the future with more advanced stuff. And I was thinking, like, if I had to include that, I need to make changes. But that is for a later date. You can get absolutely phenomenal results with this as well. So just follow the instructions. Like, please forgive me. So once that is done, like you receive the reply, we obviously update the pipeline status that yeah, we have received a reply and everything. And like we updated that yeah, someone has replied to us. So you simply create this, and after that you can see another plus button below. Now we have to see if the reply was positive or negative. We asked him like, are you a surgeon based in this area? And if he says no, I'm not a surgeon, it would be stupid trying to persuade him to get on like a call with us. So we have to see if the reply was positive or negative. Click on this plus icon and select if/else. Simply click on this, and over here just come down and select like contact reply from the drop down and search, like select intent type exactly like before. Select operator, click on this button is, and over here select positive/yes. After that click on add branch. Once again repeat the exact same process. Select on contact reply and intent type is, after that negative. Ooh. So once you're done with that, just click on save once. If the person replies positively, then this is the exact message you want to be sending out. Like I've created a yeah, I've created like split test. So basically it's the exact same thing, but I've created split test. You do not need to split test or something. But basically, yeah, you don't need to have split tests running all these crazy things. You can just simply, like, I'll just copy the exact template of the message. If the person replies positively, then we have to send the message to nudge him towards booking a call with us. So you simply click on the plus button and you select or search send SMS, and this is gonna be the template. Let me know if you're interested in us helping you get dream outcome. So what is the dream outcome for a client? So a cheat code which I found is, just go to chat GPT. Like, I know I'm not supposed to do this. Select the best model, like the oven model. And if you want chat GPT at pretty affordable prices, like we give you the $240 version of chat GPT, like the pro plan, for just $10 because we buy it at bulk. So if you want access to that, you can just simply check out. I'll add the link to this as well. I'll just try to find a SOP where we did have that so that I can add it. Just a second. I think it should be here in this SOP. No, not in this one. Just a second. I think this one has. Yeah. So I'm just adding the link to get access to ChatGPT. If you want to, this is optional. You can just create it over here. Yeah. So if you want, actually, it's going to be pro in the future. So if you want $240 version of ChatGPT for like $10, you can check out. If you're an Indian, go here. If you're an international user, like go here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy paste this exact template, and I'm going to be like, oh, I am going to use this for outreach, and my niche is surgeons and doctors. So give me a outbound message that will convert. Obviously the prompt is not perfect. I'm just randomly typing it, and ChatGPT O1 is gonna give you the best results. You can use the free one as well, but obviously O1 is the best, and you need a paid plan for the same. So no, I want it in the exact template. just fill in the blanks. You might have to do a bit of prompting. Obviously, ChatGPT understands doctors much better than me, so I'm going to be using that. So this won't be perfect, so do not copy it. Like in India, in my nation's language, they have a saying called "nakal mein bhi akal lagti hai," which basically means even if you have to use AI or take the smart route, you need a bit of a brain. So if you're trying to like copy paste this like a retard without any knowledge or anything, it's not gonna end up very well for you. So just do something like, I'm just gonna copy it. I just wanted to see what's the dream outcome which people want, which ChatGPT understands better than me, which is more high value patients. So I'm just gonna change that. Oh yeah, this is the exact template. Let me know if you are interested in the idea of us helping you get dream outcome. So now ChatGPT told me I can help them get dream outcome. So I would be like, oh, helping you attract 5 to 10 new high value patients in the next few weeks without effort and sacrifice. So I don't know what's the main issue these doctors face. So without, what are the things which these people don't want? What are the painful things doctors have to go through to ensure that to attract more patients? I've seen, okay, why is this not working? I have no idea. I've seen one thing, always throw rocks at your enemies. This works pretty well. So for example, I know Weber is gonna help them with content. So I'll be like, without ads. So I know doctors hate ads, so I can do that. But at the same time, a lot of these doctors are also going to be bombarded with people who want to sell them content. So if Webov was trying to sell content like ads to them, like paid advertising, I'll be like, without wasting us on creating content. So like everything is perspective in this world. So like if I'm not selling ads, I'm gonna say ads are shit, and I'm gonna leverage that. I'm gonna use like without running ads. So just figure out what are painful things you don't want. So yeah, so basically a lot of shit. You don't need to do that, but mostly just figure out what is the painful thing, like what basically is being pitched to doctors when it comes to getting clients. I know a lot of marketing agencies are trying to sell them like ads and SEO without without wasting money on ads or digital marketing. So basically things they absolutely hate. They're being pitched left, right, and center by these agencies. If not, I promise we'll never bother you again. I don't know why this line is so important, but it always works. Like always. So yeah, just reply with a yes, this is important. You don't want them to think what should I do. Just reply with a yes, and I'll share more info on how we can help you. This has worked very well. I've tested it, optimized it, and obviously in the future I know for a certainty we're gonna come up with something better. Once that happens, this course, everything will be updated automatically, and we're just gonna keep releasing out updates because I'm evolving and growing as a person, and with time I will learn better stuff. But as of me filming this video, this is the highest converting copy which has positively been working for me. Click on save action and boom, obviously change it for your niche. So I'll just call it a CTA where I have the call to action. So just for myself to remember. So if a person replies positively, then this message is sent out to them. But you might notice that, let's say I had to manually, like I was a human being and I had to manually type it out. It would take me a while to write it out, right? And over here, as we can see, the moment a contact replies, this is being sent out on complete automation. So what needs to be done is we need to add a wait over here. So just select this plus button between like person replied positively and the CTA thing and select wait and just click here. Just put 0.5 minutes, which is 30 seconds, and this sounds pretty human. So yeah, just do that and click on save. So now as you remember, we also nudge the people. We ask them, are you a surgeon? And there's a chance, like, you might be curious, like, Samuel, okay, if the person said no, then we did all of the stuff. But what if the person said yes? And if that's the case, we also want to send them the exact same message. So obviously, you can just copy paste the exact same message, do all the work again. But you simply come over here, click on this plus button, and search go to. Select this and click on save action. Once you're done, you simply move your mouse pointer to this weight which we just added over the message and just ensure this. Now what will happen if a person replies positively, he will be transported here where he'll have to wait for 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds the message will be sent out to him. And yeah, it's pretty freaking powerful. If the person replies negatively, once again we just want to send a notification to our app just to see if, like, we just want a notification sent to our app. So you simply copy paste this, like click on the three dots and click on copy and select copy action. And yeah, just do this and do this. Once again, copy this again. Click on the three dots, copy action, copy here. Yeah, just save it once again. Once that is done, obviously you can just leave it here, but we also want to send follow-up reminders. Then also, because we have sent the message, we want to update the opportunity that now the person is a prospect because he has replied positively in what you have to offer. And that is a prospect. Because yeah, so yeah. Yep. Perfect. So once this is done, we select update over here. No, just a second. Let me see. I don't want to give you any wrong information. So once the call to action message was sent, we turn him into a prospect. Yeah, we just did that. Yeah. Yeah. So once this is sent out, then we select like update opportunity and we select prospect. Yeah, pretty much it. Click on save. So just to summarize it so that it's making sense, when we add someone to the workflow, a message is sent out to them where we ask them, hey, are you a surgeon based in this city? If they don't reply after a day, we're like, hey, didn't hear from you yet. Are you a surgeon? Blah, blah, blah. And if they reply positively, like if they don't reply, we don't do anything. And if they reply negatively, you don't do anything. But if they reply positively, they wait for 30 seconds. If they reply positively to our main message, they wait for 30 seconds. And then we ask them, let me know if you're interested in us helping you track 5 to 10 new high value patients in the next few weeks without wasting money on ads or digital marketing. If not, I promise you'll never bother you again. And because we have sent this message out to them and the person said yes, then obviously we need to convert them into a prospect, because a prospect is anyone who is qualified to buy from us. If our niche is doctors and surgeons, then anyone who's a doctor or a surgeon is qualified to buy from us. Once that is taken care of, then we simply, like after this is done, we have sent out this message. Then one of two things might happen. The person either replies or the person does not reply. So once that is done, you simply click on this plus sign again and we search for wait. In the wait, we, instead of time delay, click on this and select contact reply. In the reply to step, select CTA, which we named our previous message as. And yeah, we also select timeout. We want to send a follow-up after 1 day. So type in 1 and instead of minutes, select days. Click on save action. So now either the contact might reply or he might not be interested and he might leave us on ghost. Like if a person replies, yeah. So if the person does not reply, we just simply send out this simple message waiting for a reply. So just come here and select send SMS and select this waiting for reply. And that's all you had to do. I'll just rename it as nudge. Just like you don't want to write out stories and everything. We just want to sound like a human being. And like, let's say you texted a friend and he did not reply. You'll reply to him like this, right? Like, hey bro, did not hear from you yet. And after that, once again, we wait for contact reply and we see what reply do we receive. Again, just simply click on this plus button and search for wait. Instead of time delay, once again, select contact reply. And in the reply to step, like select the last message, which is named as nudge, as you can see, and click on save action. Now, once the contact replies, 3 things might happen. Click on the plus button. So search if, and once again select if else, and select contact reply from here, select intent type and select is positive. Once again, save action. And obviously we forgot to add the negative, what to do if the reply is negative. Then click on add branch again and select contact reply, intent type is negative. Once that is done, then simply you once again copy the notification. So simply click on the three dots, click on copy action and just paste it over here. Once again, select the three dots, copy action and click on the three dots over here. In case the person does reply positively, you want to send them the next message, which is what would originally go out if the person did reply positively initially. So what to do when the person has replied to us? Like, we'll do the final step for this after we have created the main message, which has to be sent out if the person does reply positively. After that, so what to do if the person replies? You have to see if it was positive or negative. So once again, click on the plus button, search for is/else, and once again go here, contact reply, intent type is positive, add branch, intent type is negative. Click on save action over here and boom, click on save. Just if someone does not reply, once again we just want a notification to be sent out. So click on these three dots, click on copy action, and over here, if someone does not reply, once again click on the three dots, copy action, and boom, click on the plus button over here. What to do if a person does indeed reply? This is the message which has worked the best. So this is what you say. Just click on plus and send SMS. What this looks like is, if you don't have a VSL, this is the message you're going to be sending out. What time this week would you be like? Actually, even better than this, like what we have been trying recently, and it has been working even better than this. It'll be like, what time this week works the best for a 10-minute chat to see how we can help you. This is what you use if you do not have a VSL, like the VSL which I asked you to create over here in this. If you do not have a VSL, this is what you have to write. But in case you do have a VSL, this is the exact message which I send out, I personally use. I'm like, I've made a 2-minute video. Actually, not even video. I just write 2-minute vid explaining how we can help you out. And then I insert the Loom link. Loom videos work the best because they have trust. I've tried everything. I've tried sending videos on my own website where I have the testimonials and everything, and that does not work very well. Loom video works the best. Like, I've tried and tested a lot. Just insert the Loom link. After that, I'm like, what time works the best for a 10-minute chat? What time this week that works the best? This is the exact message which I send out. Boom. And if you want, you can include not a sales call. Yeah, this genuinely works the best for me. Like, genuinely, like all my meetings are booked exactly using like this exact same message. And yeah, you can just copy it if you want to use your VSLs. But once again, I don't think so Webhub has made a VSL yet. I'll remind them to do it. If you have a VSL, I made a 2-minute vid explaining how we can help you out and send that over. What time this week works the best for a 10-minute chat? So if someone is not yet interested in getting on a call with you, you can just send them the video and they can watch the video, get value, receive value, see that you're a genuine real person who can speak in front of a camera. And yeah, they just trust you like a shitload more when they have seen the VSL and the video and everything. And obviously, if they have not watched the video, if someone's like, yeah, I just want to get on the phone, I'm busy, I don't have time to watch a VSL, you can be like, yeah, what time this week works the best for a 10-minute chat? So you get the best of the both worlds. But obviously, we don't have the luxury of Webhub's VSL yet. So we're going to be using the older message. What time this week works the best for a 10-minute chat to see how we can help you? What I'll suggest, if you're starting out, you don't have a VSL, start with this by tomorrow. Like, start sending your messages today. By tomorrow, once you're done with this, then you can simply move on and you can just record a VSL tomorrow and change the message and use the other variation of the message, like just rewind this video. Yeah, you'll be pretty much good to go. So yeah, I'll just click on save action and boom. If you remember, once again, I'll just rename it as VSL because most of you will be sending VSLs using this. Click on the plus button over here because if you remember, we also sent a nudge like waiting for a reply. Yeah, just a second. I'll just also include waiting for a reply just to make it simpler for the other person, yes or no. Yeah, just make it simpler. So if someone says yes, like click on the plus button and search for go to. No, actually wait. We should also add like a 30-second wait like we added previously. So click on the plus button over here before the VSL. Select wait and just select like 0.5 minutes, which is 30 seconds. So yeah. So now click on the plus button below +yes. Search go to. Select this. Click on save action. And just do this. Like just click on the wait button over here. So if someone replies positively that yes, they're interested, we simply send them over to the wait step and yeah, everything is pretty much taken care of. Yeah. So that's what you had to do. And some minor adjustments after that. Obviously you want to create the opportunity because if someone has replied yes, they're interested in what you have to offer, which makes them a lead. So you click on the plus button after we have sent out the message that yeah, this is how exactly we can help because they've already said yes, they're interested in what you have to offer. We simply select create/update opportunity and then in the pipeline we select WhatsApp outreach and in pipeline stage we select lead and boom, that's what you had to do. Once again, I'm going to be saving it. Once you're done with that, you simply wait for the reply. So either we can expect a reply in 1 day or they do not reply. If they do reply, what I'll suggest is just send yourself a notification. Like when they do reply to this, obviously after a couple of minutes or hours, you select wait, like click on this. Instead of time delay, select contact reply. In the reply to step, select VSL and in the timeout stage, select 1 day. Boom. So either the person might reply or the person might not reply. If the person replies, we want to receive a notification. Obviously, I want to keep this simple, the system simple. We have developed our own AI appointment booking bot. So AI can converse with them and automatically book meetings as well. Like, I don't want you to think that you don't have the technology or something, but I want to keep this simple. I want to show you, like, I'll just show you my own exact system. Like, we have the AI, just to tell you, just to let you know. But I want to keep this simple because we want to get started like right now. I'll just show you an example of a bot which I'm currently working with. Like this is my Instagram DM setting bot. So we do use AI. Someone might be like, Somil bro, don't you have like AI and shit, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So you can see. Yeah. This is our IGDM setting bot. I'll just show you some example replies. So let's say I texted hi. It will be like, hey, how can I help you? I'm like, this is for my business, obviously. What do you do? We help service providers and agency owners book qualified calls straight to their calendar. Sounds like something you might be into? Something like that. Yes, I wanna book a call. Great, what times works the best for you? Tomorrow. Yeah. Riding services already. Boom. 3 p.m. So I can just tell the time as well. And the call is automatically booked in my calendar. So we have all of the fancy AI technology, everything you're looking like AI appointment setting, bots and everything. But let's just keep it simple. We're just starting out, like more advanced stuff will come on later. You can just get very far ahead with the basic stuff as well. So I don't want this to take time. I wanted to start reading results fast. So just click on copy over here and click on copy action. And when the contact replies, you want to send yourself a notification. So just copy it here. If you do not get a reply, we want to simply send like a nudge. So It'll just be simply, I know you're busy, just pumping this up. So yeah, click on the plus button. If they don't reply after a day, send SMS. I'll just rename it as a nudge and just paste this. I know you're busy, just pumping this up. Boom. Once that is taken care of, like once that is done, then obviously they might either reply or they might not reply. So yeah, once again, exact same process. You simply select wait. Once again, like if someone's wondering where do you select the wait, if they do not reply to this message, we select wait. We select contact reply. Reply to step nudge the previous message. Timeout yes. 1 day. Save action. If they reply, then we send a notification. So click on the three dots, click on copy, copy action, boom. Or we like simply just send them another message, like a message for following up. What do we send exactly in this message? This is the exact one which I sent. This is what you do. We recently helped a niche. So in this case, it can be like surgeon. After that, in contact city, whatever the city of the person is. And the best thing I can do is, like you can do is simply just go to Dubai. Like I'll just search surgeon in Dubai. And like we're reaching out to people over here. And I'll just search for it. Like I'll just pick up a random name like Burjeel Hospital, whatever. And Burjeel Hospital. And instead of contact city, like you can just use any random name. Obviously, do not like use fake case studies and shit. But over here, this is a new service like my partner is going to start. So he's not going to be charging them. It's going to be like a 1 week free trial basis. So if they don't get results, like nothing wrong is happening, they're not getting charged or something, and they only pay once they get the results. So I'll say like this is something which they can do. Like I learned it from a guy called Shad. He's a very genuine person. And yeah, I just basically, he had a course where he taught cold emailing and all. And he was like, yeah, if you don't have testimonials in the beginning, work for free. But because you're working for free, you can actually use like any random name. So this is him. He had a course on cold emailing. So that's where I learned it from. So we're going to be using this. If you think this is morally wrong, like good for you, don't use it. We recently helped Burjeel Hospital in Dubai like get Dubai attract 17 new patients in just 10 days. I actually moved ahead. So yeah, in just insert short time frame, and would love to make your next case study. What time this week works the best for a 10-minute chat, not a sales call. So just put any random big name you see on Google My Business. So in city, we recently Burjeel Hospital, blah, 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 and just click on save action over here. So you can rename it as case study just so that you remember. And it does not even have to make sense to you. Like you don't need to understand everything in order to make money. Just like stop using your brain. It has not helped you. And just follow what I'm doing. Once again, you have to wait for a reply. So you simply click on this button, plus button, click on wait reply, and boom. And after that, you simply select condition and contact reply, my bad. And you select case study. And once again, timeout 1 day. Boom. Click on save. What I would do is actually over here, I think we can like simply just add a link to a calendar. So obviously save it and exit out of the workflow. Come to calendars, and what I'm going to do is just copy the link to the calendar. I'm going to come here to calendar settings. And you can see not a sales call calendar. I'm going to simply click on the three dots and click on share. And I'm going to copy this. Boom. Pretty much good to go. Go back. Come to automation again. Come to the one we are building. WhatsApp automated outbound. I think this is the one we were working on right now. And yeah, so in the last message, which, in the last message which we sent out, like the 10-minute one, like free for a 10-minute chat. Please choose a time as per your convenience here. And I'll just add a link to my calendar. What I've seen happens a lot of time is people are not like, they just don't want to reply. I don't know why. I used to do it a lot in the last follow-up message. I just used to leave like a link to my calendar. And I saw like, obviously not everyone, but I got like 2 to 3 appointments a week just from this. They did not even reply to my message and they just simply booked a call. So you can simply like leave the link to the calendar over here. And yeah, not a sales call, blah, blah, blah. And click on save once again. So obviously either someone replies to us now or they don't reply. If someone replies, we send ourselves a notification. Click on the 3 dots, click on copy action, and click on copy here, just this plus icon. And after that, we simply send the last follow-up. So yeah, I'll just show you what exactly this looks like. I once again learned this from Shad, and this works pretty well. Like for full transparency, I literally copied it from him. He used to do this in his emails. So I'll be like, hey, it bothering people. So last follow-up, let me know what describes you the best. I want to get dream outcome. So in the case of surgeons, it will be, I want to attract more quality patients without wasting time and money. This can be the first thing, like A. After that, I cannot handle more dream outcome. So what is the dream outcome a surgeon might want? I cannot handle more patients. Currently, it's very possible. Like there are agencies in which is basically my niche, where people are like, yeah, we're basically like fully booked out. We cannot handle more customers, and I simply cannot sell out to them. I simply cannot help them because they don't have the capacity to handle more clients. I think you're another random marketing agency trying to sell me an expensive retainer. This works the best because then you're like, yeah, the person is probably thinking that I don't trust you enough. I'll just add yet. So yeah, just this A, B, C, D. You can just simply copy paste this message. Just click on save action and boom. I'll just be like, rename this as last follow-up. So I remember. And then click on wait for reply and wait. Instead of time delay, select reply. In the reply to step, select last follow-up and click on save. If someone replies, yeah, basically we just wait for 2 days or rather even 7 days. Like I think 2 days will be good. If he replies in 2 days, then we simply, if we get the reply in 2 days, then we copy this. So we send ourselves the notification. So just copy this 3 dots, copy action and paste it over here. And if he does not reply, then we simply remove him from the pipeline. Like click on the plus button over here and select remove. And yeah, I just select remove opportunity and select the pipeline, gym outreach, WhatsApp outreach, sorry. Boom. And I'm pretty much good to go. And your WhatsApp machine is ready. Good to go. That's generally all you had to do. So just showing you what exactly happens. So you add someone to the pipeline and the contact tag is added to them. Then they're assigned to the user. And once every 2 minutes, a message is being sent out. The first message we send is like, hey, are you a surgeon? Based on contact city. Obviously, this will differ for everyone else. Hey, are you a doctor? Hey, are you a gym owner? Hey, are you a content creator? Blah, 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 blah. Hey, are you XYZ? Based in XYZ area, whatever. And we simply tell our system that once the message has been sent out, they're an unqualified prospect. They might be interested. They might not be interested. If we receive the reply in a day, good. If we don't receive the reply, then we simply nudge them. We're like, hey, didn't hear from you yet. Are you a surgeon? And then we wait for the reply. If the reply is negative, then we get a notification so that we can just confirm if they're not interested or is there a system error like AI is wrong. And if they reply positively, then they move on to the next stage. If we do receive a reply to initial message where someone said like, yeah, bro, hey, are you a surgeon based in blah, blah, blah. And if they say yes, then you can simply like, we create an opportunity that yes, they are a person who has replied to us because we want to see out of the first messages we sent out, how many receive, like how many actually reply. And if they reply positively, then we wait for 30 seconds just to sound human and appear like a human, and we send them this message. Let me know if you're interested in us helping you attract 5 to 10 new high value patients in the next few weeks without wasting money on ads or digital marketing. If not, I promise we'll never bother you again. Just reply with a yes, and I'll share more info on how we can help you. If that happens, obviously the person has replied positively, yes, he's blah blah blah, and obviously he's then a prospect. A prospect is someone who's interested in what we have to offer. If the someone is like no, we just like receive a notification on a phone. After that, this message might either get us a reply or it might be ghosted. If someone does not reply, we simply nudge them. I'm like, yeah, waiting for a reply, yes or no, and then we wait for them to reply. If we receive a positive reply, they move on to the next step. If someone replies, then we see if the reply was positive, yes or no. If the reply was positive, then we either send them a 2-minute VSL, which I shared how you can send from here over here, pretty much, yeah, evergreen VSL system. And if we do not receive a reply, then yeah, basically if you don't have the VSL ready, then you simply send a message like this: what time this week was the best for a 10-minute chat to see how we can help you. And then we wait for a reply. Obviously, we update the opportunity that because the person has shown interest in what you have to offer, he is now a lead. If the reply is received, we get a notification on a phone and we can like set up a time with them. And obviously you can like simplify this using AI and everything in the future. But as of right now, we can just manually like do it. It's not that big of a deal. And if someone has ghosted our previous message, we're simply like, hey, I know you're busy, just bumping this up. So then we might either receive a reply and we get like an internal notification, and otherwise we might not get a reply, and then we send a follow-up where we're like, we recently helped blah 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 blah, like get all the good things which they want. No time this works the best for a 10-minute chat. And we also throw in the link to our calendar. After that, we wait for a reply. If we get the reply, a notification is received on our phone. If we do not get the reply, then we send the last follow-up. If we get a reply to the last follow-up, then we receive a notification on our phone. And if the person has not even replied to a follow-up, I don't think so it's worth it wasting our time, efforts and resources on him, and we simply remove the opportunity. And that is pretty much good to go. All you now need to do is click on publish over here, click on save, and yeah, your system is pretty much ready and you're pretty much good to go. Now the only thing you need to do is build out the appointment show up system, which basically ensures like whenever someone has booked like a call or something with you, they actually show up. So that's what we're gonna cover in the next video. If you have any questions related to this, once again, the automated Profit Salkarmi Academy is made for you. It's absolutely free with your sales and subscription. So yeah, just go there and create a post, and we all will be more than happy to help you guys out. Apart from that, have a lovely, beautiful day ahead. Take care.